So, I'm supposed to just talk about Rougarou then, right?
Yeah. Your experiences.
All right. So, I bought this land out here a few years back, and, you know, the property was cheap and all. It's a good location. I figured I could move my trailer over here or build me a little house or something. And I was out here checking it out one day. Parked my little car up yonder by the road and walked down to check out home sites where I could put the trailer and the well and the septic and all that. And I'll tell you what, I had a little shotgun with me, snakes and all, and I heard this noise back by my car. So I go over there to look at it, and there's this big thing over there by my car. And I said, well, what the hell is that? Maybe it's one of them panthers I keep seeing out here. So I get closer, and the thing was about this tall. It was about 4 feet from the ground. And it right at the shoulder. I said, man, that's the biggest thing I ever saw. Well, maybe it's a deer, and it's kind of dark out. And I get a little closer, and, well, I'll tell you what, that thing reared up, and it was huge. It's huge. And it kind of looked at me, and it walked off in the woods, and I tell you what, I dropped my gun and ran, and when I come back, I figured that thing was gone. I picked my little gun up, I went to get in my car, and as I was backing up, that thing ran up at my car, bam, plowed into the side of it and left a big old dent in the side. Now, it's not the only time I've seen this thing either. I was coming home from my little job down there in Lumberton, and coming up the Highway 11, middle of the night, kind of foggy out, and I see this critter coming across the street. I slow my car down, and I look, and it turned and looked at me. It was the same thing. It was like this giant wolf-looking creature, and it snarled its teeth up at me and jumped down in the ditch. And I'll tell you what, I don't know what it is, but it's scary. Lately, since we started seeing these big old wolf-looking things out here, to tell you what, we've got animals mutilated. There's cows with their whole bellies ripped out. There's dogs with their heads ripped off. And I lost 3 dogs and a sheep last week. My neighbor had half his head of cattle just shredded. At first, we thought it was like the alien stuff you see on the TV, but then they kept seeing this like giant dog thing, and you could hear it howling off in the woods, and the animals all start panicking. My neighbor down yonder had 7 of his goats killed in one night, and my other neighbor had a few of his cats come up missing, children come up missing and mutilated off in the woods, and we thought it was a serial killer, but we don't know what this thing is. It's scary.